Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So for this week's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the different things you can do when you're texting a guy in order for him to be hooked into the conversation that you're having with him, and some things you can do in order for him to like keep wanting more of whatever you're sending him. Because if you are texting a guy that you like, or you're texting just a guy in general, there's certain things that girls do that like when we see it keeps us wanting more of whatever it is that you're sending. It just like gets us focused on what you're saying, and I think that if you girls knew exactly what that was, then I think it would help you guys out a bit. I just came up with like a couple points that I think might be able to help you guys out. So if you like this week's video, give it a thumbs up. Here's the first thing that I came up with. So the first thing that I came up with that I think is really important, and I think this has happened to all of us before, but like when you receive a text that just says hey, or like hey what's up, or like hey what are you doing, something like that, that's just like super boring. Texting a guy, you want to make sure that the text that you're sending him has some kind of meaning to it, something that's just a lot more than hey what's up. Definitely try to like switch up your words, bring something else into the conversation, try to talk about something that has more meaning. If you're able to like dive into something else, I think that the conversation can go a lot further. I think that that's usually a good idea. I feel like when you're texting your crush, or you're texting a guy, or whoever it is, if you're asking them questions, that's almost like playing it safe. If you want to like ask him if he wants to come to a movie or go to a movie or whatever, don't ask him the question, just tell him that you're going to the movie and you think that it would be super cool if he came along with you. I just feel like when you start to take away a lot of the questions that you're asking people and start to just tell them what you like and tell them that it would be cool if they were there, it's a really good way, I feel like, to like bring out the confidence you have in yourself, because you're just like telling them what you think instead of like asking all these questions and it's like really uncertain. So next time you're texting a guy, try to like, when you're reading your text back to yourself, take away the questions and like put in more like straightforward like things like right towards them, and just see what happens. Like sometimes it'll work out for you, maybe sometimes it won't, but I think that it'll really bring out your confidence. And that's one thing that guys I think really look for in people, and that's not to say that girls don't look for the same thing, but guys really look for confidence, and I think that that's just another really good thing to do when you're texting somebody. So the next thing that I came up with that I think is super important, that a lot of the time when we're texting people, we kind of almost forget to bring it up, or like a lot of the times we might not want to bring it up because it might change somebody's perspective on the way that they look at us. Girls, you guys probably get a bunch of texts every day from different guys asking you what you're doing, what you're up to, especially if they have a crush on you because they're wanting to know what you're doing, and all of a sudden he starts to text you about a party that's going on next week. Something along those lines of like doing something with him and you've never been with him before. I think that it's really important for you to like bring up certain standards of like what you feel and like what you believe in before you actually start to like hang out with this person. I think that it's important for them to like know who you are and to know if like they're actually the right kind of person that you should be hanging out with. They're going out to drink or they're going out to do something else, and like that person doesn't feel comfortable going and doing that. If they're asking you to do things, for you to like stand up for yourself and actually tell them what you think. And you don't have to do it like in a mean way where you're just like telling them, no, I don't want to go, I'm not into that. Like tell them that you want to hang out with them, but that's not the type of thing that you're into or that you want to go and do. The reason I'm saying all this is because when a guy gets a text from a girl and she says like, no, sorry, I don't want to do that because I'm not into that, for some reason for guys, it actually makes us want to like be more into the conversation with you, because now you're actually opening up about things that you care about. There's like a really huge chance that like he's gonna respect you more for that because you're telling him exactly what you feel. So I hope that this week's video kind of helped you out a bit, and if it did, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if like there's some guys that you're texting right now and you don't know what to do, or if you have a crush on somebody and they're like not texting you back, or like some random things, and I'll try to make more videos like trying to help you guys out. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos on this channel, make sure that you subscribe. Also, if you're already subscribed, you guys haven't subscribed to my vlog channel, make sure you go check that out. I'm uploading videos all the time so that you guys can go watch more videos if you want. It's usually just me walking around with a camera making fun of myself. So I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you next Saturday in next week's video, or on the vlog channel. Bye!